It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Faith.
Devised a simple plan to bring together all the souls around him. In a time of great dismay and of spiritual decay, Richard created CMMA to gain the power of Christ in both his hands, to unite his fellow man. He was soft when he was young, but now he sees. God will help you understand, so you need to be a man. Don't be weak, just be like God and have a plan. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Neon Bible is the truth, bringing Jesus to the youth. Even adults need some help to hear his call. The Old Testament is old, that's why that word is in bold. It don't talk about our modern world at all. 10 Commandments were okay when they're written in their day, but in our crazy world we've lost our moral life. Old Bibles only tell of outdated paths to hell. It never says thou shalt not plow thy neighbor's wife. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. Step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some souls will be saved, to the big user's dismay. Richard's come to save the day, so board the ark. What to do when they're coming for you, and your prayer towel just ain't dry? Christ's plug is crashing, fire the fox, and you look for an alibi. Weeping tears for the final beers you resisted while in your bed. Knowing Richard would say, no, not today. There's some that's cleaning the fridge instead. So step out into the yard, spread your arms, let down your guard. Think of Jesus, it's not hard, you're on the ark now. Only some
Pastor one.
Pastor. Richard's come to save the day, so
Turn
board
it
the
up
ark.
a little higher, please.
Richard's come to save
Pastor.
the day, so board the ark.
Pastor.
Board the ark.
So many of you are eating your seed. Sow your seed. Don't eat your seed. Sow your seed.
There's a boat, and I'll bring you there.
Hey, everybody.
So we'll fill it in the red. It'll flow.
Welcome to the show.
From the town of Montclair, the seamen will be there for a
Welcome
ride.
to the yard.
Book your seats. Sit
Who
by
do I
Richard's
see?
side.
You see
If
Samuel.
you're feeling hurt, then you'll catch his eye.
see Scotty.
But beware of Leroy
Hi, Scotty.
Sinclair. He just wants to feel
Friends.
tonight. Whoa. It looks like a stream is rising. How can
The
they
stream
say
is
it's
rising.
so fake? Nothing wrong with
Who else
this
we have? We have V.
devotion.
Amen.
It's
Amen.
just fake.
Christopher, we see you, Christopher. I'm looking at you.
How can they say it's all fake? He doesn't have a magic potion.
Jared, We have Jared here. Gerald, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to be here with you guys.
Gotta strike all those prankers down.
Elroy, Joe, how you doing, guys?
You should donate now. Will you put your faith on the line? When we reach Richard's chosen land.
Wow. Praise be. What do you guys think of that? How'd you guys like that track? That one's a real goer, isn't it? Love it. I love it. So everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm Richard Burnish. And this, of course, is The Arc on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. Our phone lines are open at 1-833-437-24. It's on Montclair Public Access. Now, for everybody at home, when you do call in to the program, make sure that you turn down your television sets, okay? Also, just some confusion for everybody who's tuning in at home. Sometimes I may be saying, shout out to, like, I'm talking about names or something. It's because this show is also in the internet too. So it's being showed inside the internet. So if I'm talking to things, because there's like, it's like a box that has words, like the words that like if somebody in the internet is like, good show, Richard, and they press return, it goes into the thing, and I can see it sometimes when Chad puts it on the thing. I can't see it all the time. It would be cool if I could see it all the time, but we only have one TV, and it only has 1080K. Is that right? 1080K, 1080s. It's something, yeah. But excited to be here. Excited to be here. Chad, can you kill it? It's enough. I've heard it. So, what this is? What is this? Right? What is this? Well, I'll tell you what this is. This is a show that people can call in and get help. Now, sometimes we like to have a topic and we talk about a specific thing. Well, today we're talking about the internet and being safe on the internet. You know, what are some because it's dangerous out there. There's a lot of rough talk. There's a lot of things out there that that can, if you don't know quite how to navigate, you could find yourself, in over your head, right? So today's show, we're going to talk a little about internet security. Things that we can do, things that we can, how we can kind of prevent being hacked, and things like that. Like what types of passwords to choose. We'll get into that a little bit later in the show. We have our first. We have this a machine here, and what happens is if you have a piece of paper and you send that piece of paper into the machine, I can get a piece of paper with this the same thing on it. So this just came in, and it says it's from Derek. Thank you for your show, Richard. I'm now on the path to recovery. God bless you, Derek. I love these types of messages. These are the types of messages that just make me excited. They make me happy to be here. I like, this is what it's all about. Right here. So these prayer lines are open. Our prayer lines are open on phone. We have this machine that does the images or words on them. And it's an exciting time. It's an exciting time. But yeah, internet security. We'll talk about that a little later because I'm seeing that we have some calls lined up. And I think that's the most important thing right now. It's about you. It's about you. So let's jump right in. And we have this call right here. I don't know who this is, but welcome to the show.
Hi, Richard. How are you doing today?
I'm doing. I don't know if you happen to see this, but this is like a day in my life, what it's like to be me. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing really good.
Today, I just finished up a run, and today's a blessed day, sir. So.
Oh.
I actually came here today with amen, sir. I came here today with a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question. So, I've been married to my wife for about 25 years now.
Wow, that's
And
quite a long time.
yeah, I'm blessed. But my question is okay, so I don't know if you're okay, so I'm kind of trying to look for like a biblical reasoning to this.
Okay.
So pretty much, I was talking to my wife a few days ago, and I really wanted to get a new car for the family because we have three kids. One's 8, one's 7, one's 10, and she said no. And I was wondering, what would Jesus say about all this? Like what would his response be? How do I approach my wife to try and convince her, or maybe mediate the situation and try and come to a compromise?
Well, if this is something that you are needing, that the family is requiring, I mean, having a sit down and a conversation about it and kind of talking about your wife and saying, like maybe, honey, taking the bus is not a good, a very safe way of transportation. Talking about it like in ways like that, and saying like, well, if we had a car, like we could, the family could be a lot safer, and things like that. Like it's just about communication, really, and talking to her and telling her that, yeah.
For sure. I don't know. It's just like, such a struggle, Richard, because I told my wife this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And straight up, literally, my wife's boyfriend fucked me in the ass after I brought up this idea.
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Welcome to Jesus Arc Show. Hello, welcome to the program.
Hey, Richard, it's Preston Presley. I have some unfortunate news. My girlfriend of 7 years broke up with me, and I was just wondering, have you ever been in love?
I'm in love with Jesus. Okay, that's how I can.
What about before you found Jesus? Because you said you've had problems in the past. Were you saying you're never in love?
Maybe once. There may have been a time where when I was younger, there was like a specific person that I thought that I was in love with. But yeah, that's a long time ago. Like now, my love for Christ fills my heart. He gives me everything that I need, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I respect that. Richard. I don't know. Like we were in love so much. Like I miss her like every single second. Like she said I was yelling at her. That's the reason she broke up with me. But I don't think I was. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes she would do these things that just, excuse my part of my language, but just make me angry. Like I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like how I'm supposed to respond to those. Like you seem like a very well kept man, Richard.
Yeah, I am.
How do you respond to anger?
Well,
inside yourself.
Yeah. Well, since I've struggled with this in the past. Like I have demons. I had demons, and I wasn't quite sure how to channel that negative energy or what to do with it or where to place it. But this is when I discovered like mixed martial arts in training and fisting and some of these other techniques, and I've really kind of channeled all of that kind of negative energy into the ring. So I kind of find my forgiveness in that way. I leave it all in the court. You know what I mean? Like it's something very physical. Yeah. So that's how I kind of.
You don't want to take it out of the court.
No, in that, because that you don't want to hurt anybody. You don't want to hurt anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's not what God wants. I understand. I respect that.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to thank you, Richard, for telling me that, and I really appreciate what you're doing for me right now. I'm going to pray for you tonight, and I hope you have a good show. Thank you.
Oh, God bless. God bless. Look at this. These are more that had just come in. Look at this. So we have this one here. We have this one here. Says, "Hi Richard, I've been watching for a long time now, and I was wondering, could you sell me your door?" I just really love the idea of having your Montclair wood fill my back entrance. Maybe, yeah, Chad. We can. Well, Becky, send us an email to customer or Chad at richardburnish.org, and then maybe we can do a deal. That'd be kind of. Oh, and we have one here from. Could you zoom in, Chad? It says here. Okay. Obviously, we have some practical jokers here in the thing. Okay, we're just gonna jump in and take the next one here. Okay, and we're gonna hop over to 72 east of the Rockies. Hello, caller. No, Chad, there's nobody on that one. Okay, we'll try this next one on 73 here. I'm pressing 73. Oh, caller, hello.
Hello, Richard.
Hello, you're live on the program.
This is Hans-Peter Schwanzlutscher, formerly employed at the Media Department of the Vatican under direct order of Pope Benedict Cumbersnatch.
I recognize this accent. I recognize this accent. How are you, Hans?
Are you hard, Richard?
I'm very hard. Like, a lot of people may not know what we're talking about when we say that, but that's some of my training. Like, I've been really kind of, you could see it a little bit there. I don't know if you can see it, but I've been training a lot lately, and I'm very hard. I'm stronger than ever. I'm doing more lifts and things, so like I'm doing great.
Yeah, you know, last time I did some Star Wars sound effects, and now everyone just calls me Han Solo.
Oh, like on
the
on the movie with that Chewookiee there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Chewookiee movie with the Picard guy with no hair, like
Oh,
Mr. Popper.
I love those space shows. You know, like they're super like futuristic and things. Like that's super interesting.
Anyway, Herr Burnish, was ist up? What is up with you?
Well, we're talking about internet security today. We haven't had a chance to really kind of get into it, but today's topic is like cybernetic security. And I haven't had the chance to get into it yet, but we're talking about things like, what type of passwords to choose, like what are some ways to store your password so you don't forget them and things like that. But we're talking about internet security. I mean, maybe do you have a question about internet security or?
Well, I can give you some advice on that. Actually, that is not what I wanted to call, but I can improvise here. You know that. What I always do is I put some Post-it on my screen because you look on your screen when you want to enter the password. So you have the Post-it on the screen and bam, you instantly know the password.
You see, what I like to do, and it's a little bit sneaky, is that maybe you'll make like a file on the computer where you can just it's like a text file or something, and then in there you can type in like your password, right? And then you could just call it. You could just save it. But when you save it something like you call it like taxes. You know what I mean? So people they wouldn't know to look for that.
Yeah, but I see a problem there. You know, if you log onto your computer, you need to enter a password. But if the password is stored on the computer, you cannot enter it, and that is why the Post-it idea is way cleverer.
Yeah, you're right, because some of the passwords you need to be already inside the computer. But I mean, like ones for your bank. Once you're already inside, right? Then like maybe your bank one, yeah.
Okay, well for my bank, I have a Post-it on my Visa card, so I always know my.
That was my other suggestion, to always kind of keep your passwords in multiple places. You'll have for a reminder, everybody, you might want to put your password on a Post-it underneath your keyboard, right? That's a good place, or in your wallet. Like things like that. Those are all like very good places where somebody wouldn't necessarily know how to hack into that. And because it's not on the computer, they also can't get into it. So there's some safety there too.
Yeah, normally I always have the same password, which is the Pope sucks. But people won't know it if I say it now because I write sucks with an X, so people won't know this.
Oh, you want to be careful. You want to change that one because this call is on the internet. So and on the maybe.
Yeah, but I also write Pope differently, and there I also write it differently, so no one will ever figure that out.
Perfect.
Like I replaced the O with the zero. Anyway, I actually wanted to call about something completely else, Richard.
I don't. Well, you know what? You're a long-time colleague. We'll make time for that. Sure. What can I help you with?
Yeah. I went to Blockbusters to pick up some movies for the weekend.
Okay. Okay.
And I've got this Australian art house film called Kangaroo Jack.
Yes.
It was written by Microsoft search engine Bing. Didn't know technology was this advanced. You can look it up. Bing wrote the movie, and it has the guy from Sliders on the. It has the guy from Sliders on the cover. That's why I got it. Do you know Sliders?
No. That sounds pretty interesting. That there's this.
It's a great sci-fi television, all filmed in Canada. As an American, what do you think of Canada? Have you ever been to Canada?
Well, we have actually some of our homosexual detox clinics up in Edmonton. I've not been, but it looks like the pictures look like very nice, and the progress that we've made up there is really, really kind of cool. But I've not been to Canada. It looks like a very beautiful country, though.
Okay, well, I also got this horror film, which seems to be a mix between that turbo autist Rain Man and the Mothman called The Michigan Man. Have you heard of that film?
You know, you're the second caller to tell me about the Michigan Man. I haven't actually seen the Michigan Man. I'm just seeing we have a message from Aubrey on the screen there. Thank you. I'm not sure what that is. Memes. 1,000 Memes. But I haven't seen the Michigan Man, but I hear it's supposed to be a very good film. You're the second person to tell me about this.
Well, then I got the movies Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2, American Pie Presents The Naked Mile, Airbud, Seventh Inning Fetch, and I got the first season of Lancelot Link, Secret Shin.
That sounds like you watched a lot of TV this weekend.
Yeah, that TV series always reminds me of an old friend that is gone from us. I used to work for the media department of the Vatican,
That's
under
right.
direct order of Pope Benedict Cumbersnatch. One of my jobs was to maintain the Angel Fire page of the Pope himself, and had to do graphics for it. I have got the black belt in Microsoft Paint, so I have made this
That's great.
So I have made this picture of this friend that is gone to heaven. I will fix the artwork that I've done for you, Richard.
Okay. Well, we have our my brothers right here.
So you can show my artwork to your audience.
Okay, it's just coming out. And this, it says, R.I.P. Bonsi Buddy, 1999 to 2020. May you forever, Russell. Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Well, let us get back to the topic. The one movie I was most excited about was the timeless classic, which is enjoyed by cineasts young and old, that goes by the name Master of Disguise. Do you know that one?
Yes, caller. Yeah, Master of Disguise. That's one of my favorite films. That's one of my all-time favorite films. I love that scene when he's dressed as like a turtle. It's like he's doing like a turtle thing.
Yeah, the Turtle Club. You are part of the Turtle
exactly.
Club.
Yeah, and he's like, and then that man looks into the shell and he says, "Where'd he go?" And then he comes out and he just steals his nose like it's a joke. It's just for fun. It's a fun thing.
Yeah, Master of Disguise has a dude from Wayne's World in it. I think his name is Austin Powers or something. He plays this hilarious character called Grammy Num Nums.
That's right. Gabby Num Nums. I remember that film. Well, it sounds like you had a wonderful weekend. You've watched a bunch of classic films. Like, life is good.
Well, here's the problem now. The problem is the folks at Blockbusters ripped me off real good. All those movies that I got are VHS tapes. Who owns a VHS player? Am I freaking Bill Gates or something? I only have a Betamax player at home. That thing can't play that modern VHS format. My movie weekend is ruined.
Well, I like, we only do, I think here we do Netflix is how we watch the shows. But I don't maybe there's a way you can still buy those. I don't know what those types of tapes. That might be a machine that you can still buy that stuff. I don't know. I wish I could help you more.
I have a question about the Ark, Richard.
Sure, go ahead. Sure, go ahead.
Why didn't they play cards on the Ark?
Why don't they play cards?
Yeah, why didn't they play cards on the Ark?
I don't know.
Well,
is this a joke?
Because Noah was always standing on the deck.
Oh my God, that's a good one. Oh, so good. Well, thank you.
Why didn't Noah ever go fishing?
Why?
Well, he only had 2 worms.
He only had 2 worms?
Well, never mind. I've got a last one for you. What kind of car does Jesus typically drive?
I don't know.
A Chrysler.
That's a good one. Oh, well, thank you.
Okay, before I end this call, I have a message for your community. The
Sure.
people in your Zoomer IRC chat called Discord, the people in the YouTube scroll text. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? I still have not read the Neon Bible, and that's because of you people. No one of you is feeding the Neon Bible. How the hell am I supposed to download it?
You're not supposed to download it. You're supposed to purchase it, Hans.
Well, I'm trying to download it. You know, I know that torrents are illegal. They are a sin. That's why I don't use torrents. I'm using eDonkey. Or should I better be using Kazaa?
Okay, you can't be using... I'm going to hang up on this. Can you hang up on this one, Chad? He's not supposed to be downloading things.
I'm sorry.
Chad, hang up. Oh, look at this machine. See, hold on. Let's take a minute here and read some of the messages here. They're saying that this is recorded. Oh, this is pre-recorded. This is pre-recorded. If this was pre-recorded, would we have all of this? Would we have these? Let's go through them right now together. I've even seen these before. Look at that. Ron, just wanted to take a moment to remember my old friend Paco Cortez, still taking the beef and fisting hard even while in heaven. Amen. Well, God bless your friend Paco. Another one here says, my name is Uncle Pido. Must be, maybe he's Mexican or something. And I'm here to take all the kids that attended church from the Neon Bible. Okay. But this one. Right here. Check, you zoom in. Saint says, can you please pray for my good friend Vector Lee? He has problems with the Gady and can't... Okay. Chad, we got to get this language off of this. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. We'll be right back.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, or its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect the host, the show, the management, or the Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3 network. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Some of these calls. Anyway, what we're doing is we're looking at some of the faxes that have come in tonight. And we've got a lot of them, so we need to really kind of get through these. This one here comes from Pastor Jonathan. Hey, Richard, I want to inform you that since your return, me and my congregation is back at full strength. You made us hard. Our Counter-Strike youth group is striking back against online filth once again. Well, praise be. Amen to that. Can I get an amen? That's great. Hearing those types of updates. Well, this one from Mike. Good one. Good one. That's just sad. That's just sad. Really. I feel sad for you that you have to kind of ruin this. I feel sad for you. Look at this. I'm not going to let that get me down. Because for every one of those, this is not fake. None of this is fake. This is faith. Sent from my iPhone 5/21/20. 5/21/20. I think there might be some of these might be on a delay, and they're a little bit behind. But we're gonna. Okay. Hello, caller. You're live on the program.
Hello, Richard.
I just want to say that for everyone saying that this show is not real, this is not fake. Okay, there's nothing fake about this. Sorry, caller. Go ahead. You go ahead, caller. Sorry, I'm a little upset.
I understand. There's a lot of people in the chat saying stuff like it's post-recorded. I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that. I don't understand what that type of language is even about.
Yeah, it's really weird. But anyway, I had a story to tell you about. Well, I'm a freshman in high school, right? And I'm a very short guy. I'm 5'3". I get bullied a lot, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But,
That's sad.
I have been practicing CMMA.
Oh, fantastic.
And fisting techniques. Yeah.
Yes.
So
put an end to that.
Bully,
just put an end to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So my bully Derek. I don't want to get graphic, Richard, but this last time that Derek tried to come up and physically assault me, I fisted him.
Good.
And
great.
But I think I might have overdone it. There's a lot of blood, and I feel kind of bad for him.
Well, I mean, if he was bullying you, sometimes you need to make a hard stand and say, like, no, stop. You know, like I do that on the show quite often. There'll be people bullying me or Chad. They'll say things like this one guy, Jake, he keeps saying bad things about me in the comment section. Always in the comment section, he's always typing things about me and my family. You know what I mean? And you have to just make a stand, and you have to kind of like, if I'll bet if Jake was here and he saw how hard I am, you know what I'm saying? That like I could put an end to it a lot. Yes, exactly. So I don't feel bad about that, caller. Like you need to stand up for yourself, and sometimes you need to, throw stones.
Okay. Well, thank you, Richard, for your encouraging words. Derek hasn't really bothered me since, but I'm still kind of scared if he does anything. I'll try to practice more CMMA.
100%. 100%. Look at this. We got another one. So if this is, here we go. Look at this. How's this fake, Jake? Warning. I know that this isn't real, because there's no way that you could have my IP address like that, because we have security. We have security systems for this type of thing. So it's not even a thing. Tuck, hello, Richard. I cut during these tough times. I can catch the. Okay. Well, it seems like a lot of people are using this for jokes. And and frankly, it's Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Richard.
Yeah, yeah, it's Richard. Hi.
This doesn't sound like Richard.
It's Richard, yes.
Doesn't sound like Richard.
Okay, well, sorry.
this Chad?
I've been a little upset, okay? Like I'm shouting right now because a lot of people are using this. Doesn't matter, caller.
I'm sorry.
How can I help you? How can I help you? What's happening?
Well, I've been if this is Richard, it's really great to talk to you. I've been a fan for a long time. Like 8 years ago, you really helped me out. Tough time in my life when I was, a teenager, and it's really great to talk to you.
I'm glad that I was able to. I'm sorry I was raising my voice a little earlier. I'm very passionate about what I do. Okay, and I really want to help everybody, and sometimes I get a little upset about that when people.
It's
like
okay.
to
Yeah, I know there's a lot of
make fun
joke
of me or
callers
whatever.
on.
But this is. I'm glad that I made that impact. How can I help you today?
Well, I was just kind of, it's great to see you back, but I've just been wondering where you've been the past, 7, 8 years.
Can you read this? Look at this. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Why?
Well, caller, I took a break. With everything that was happening with the previous show, I needed to kind of step back and I knew that this day would come. I knew that there would come a day where we'd find ourselves in a very difficult state, and I knew that I needed to get ready for it. Now, a lot of people didn't understand why I maybe stepped out of the spotlight, but it was to prepare myself for what was to come. I knew that this plague would be upon us. This COVID plague. I knew that this would be the sign that the apocalypse was coming, and God told me Himself that I needed to ready myself for what's to come. And I'm doing that. And we're building an ark, and we're going to survive. So that's what I've been up to. Well, how about you? What have you been the past 8 years?
Well, it's been tough, like after you left, I used to ask myself, what would Richard do?
Mm-hmm.
That would help me get by, help me stay on the path to righteousness. But, one time in college, I was at a party, and I asked myself, there was bad stuff being passed around, the weed, the alcohol, and I asked myself, what would Richard do? And I just heard, Richard would give up. Richard would leave. Richard would go away.
No, he wouldn't. He would not give up.
But you left us, It just feels like, you left.
It may have seemed like that, but I assure you that it was a part of a larger design. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
But I'm back now.
Well,
and I'm here to fight for you.
How do I know you're not just going to leave again,
I would never leave.
That's what I'm worried about.
I would never leave you. Okay. Believe me.
My next... I was looking on your website, and I was wondering what's the difference between, a first-class ticket on the Ark and a third-class ticket on the Ark,
Well,
what's the difference between all those?
Well, it's kind of like when you go on a plane. You know how you can kind of you can have a seat in the front or a seat in the back. Maybe the seats in the back might be beside the toilets, for example. Like it's a setup like that. Yeah. So like if you want to have
a still get me into heaven, or
they all get you into heaven. But
okay.
Some of them are a little bit more comfortable than other ones, and they might get you into heaven a little sooner, maybe a little bit more to the front of the line, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because I don't want to spend too much money on it, but I want to get into heaven, but
Well, getting into heaven should be the most important thing in your life. It really should. So maybe you should purchase that ticket. Thank you, Cole. Walmart pickup department says, Richard, can we please have your 8x12 packs of Dad Cream ready for pickup at Walmart? Thank you so much. Well, we're going through it super fast. It's weird that they reached out to us that way. But that's great news. Here's another one here. It says, 1, 2, 3 for the door giveaway. We're not going to be giving away any doors, okay? I wish that we could. Richard, when I clicked on your donation link, the screen popped up and an anime girl with a human hot dog. But hello, caller. You're live in the program. Yeah, hi. You're live.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
You're live in the program.
Nice meeting you, Richard. I'm just tired of all the filth that is going on the internet right now, and I wanted to say something like a verse from the Bible about faith and security.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, that'd be great.
All right. I've set the Lord always before me, because he is my right hand. I shall not be shaken. Peace be within the walls and security within your towers. Behold, I will bring it health and healing, and I will heal them and reveal them in abundance and prosperity and security. And you will feel secure because there's hope, and you will look and take your rest in security. Job 11:18. Amen.
Amen. And thank you for your prayer. Did we get one nice call? I wish there were more. Not gonna lie. I was planning on talking to everybody about internet security. But instead everybody wants to make a joke of the show. Make a joke of me. But we're gonna soldier on.
Hello?
We're gonna take this next call in 72. Hello, caller. You're live on the
Richard
program.
Burnish?
Welcome to the show.
Oh, great. Hey, how's it going, Richard?
Well, it's been a bit of a challenge tonight, but I'm gonna keep fighting through. I'm hard. I'm getting harder, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
just battle through this. How can I help you?
Right. Well, my name is Klaus, but people like to call me Little K, and that is because I'm a midget, Richard. I'm a little person. I look exactly like Mimi from the TV show Game of Thrones. You might have seen it. It's a Christian TV show.
Okay, no, I'm not familiar with that one. I'm not familiar.
Oh, okay. I look like a little bald guy, with a shield.
Okay,
All
so
right, anyway,
you're a small person. That's okay.
Yes, I'm a small
People
person.
come in all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, I know. And actually, it should be obvious why I'm calling in. It's because I've heard of your miracle of midget growing all over the world. I mean,
Yes.
I need to grow, Richard. Life hasn't been easy being a midget like me.
Well,
when I
we've
walk on
seen-
the street.
We've seen all types of things happen through faith. We've seen people with headaches stop having headaches. We've seen all types of examples of lives changed forever through entering a covenant with Christ, through donating and sowing your seed and getting God into your life. We've seen all of these types of things, and this isn't fake. These aren't fake stories. I'm not making this up. None of this is fake. Okay,
I
this
know.
is the power of faith.
No, exactly, Richard. And that's why I'm calling in, because I want you to perform a miracle right here, right now, for free, with everyone watching.
No,
So can you do that, Richard?
these types of miracles don't come for free. I can't, and if you want the types of miracles that I'm talking about, I mean, you have to enter into that covenant with the Lord. You need to sow your seed. And this is the opportunity that I'm offering to you and to everyone else, is to sow your seed, because this is hot soil that I'm offering you right now. Right now you're going to work and you're eating your seed. You want these miracles, you're going to have to pay for them. We can't just do things for free because, the sad truth is God loves some people more than other people, and that's sad, but it's the truth, and I know it, and everyone else knows this.
Well, I know, Richard, but money is very tight right now. I mean,
what about your stimulus? What about your stimulus check?
Well, I gambled it all away on The Price is Right, and now Bob Barker has frozen my funds, and I live in a barrel.
Okay, this is a joke.
No, this isn't a joke.
We'll be right back.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, or its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect the host, the show, the management, or the Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3 network. Thank you.
It feels like something is missing. I think you feel it too. Our families are falling apart. People are killing one another. Filth and violence are everywhere. This is not the way that God wanted us to live. The end is here. But there's hope. God has given Richard a plan to build a magnificent ark. And with his bare hands and your help, Richard will build the greatest man-made ark that man has ever saw. Each plank of wood will be blessed by the women. We have all the room for the things we need. We just need you and good Christian families that are ready to leave this world behind and start over in the new world. But there's good news. You could book your seat in advance, even before construction begins. Simply go to www.richardburnish.org, select your seat, enter your credit card information, and press order now. It's never been so easy. So join us and leave the world behind and start anew, knowing that your family will be saved. richardburnish.org. And we're back. So just a reminder for everybody watching at home to reserve your seat on the Ark now. www.richardburnish.org and book your seat because they're filling up fast. And I can't save everyone. Unfortunately, I want to save all of you. But just like that I was telling that, you can't expect miracles for free. That's not the world that we live in. Okay? You need to enter into a vow like these vows that we're seeing here. Like this one. Okay, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Help, Richard. The flood has started. Get the ark reading. I think he might say get the ark ready. Don't worry, we're getting the ark ready. This one here is from another one here. This is from Jake. So once again, you've decided to post another pre-recorded stream. You think people are still convinced by this? Montclair has enough issues as it is. I'm reporting you to City Council. I don't know how many times I can say this, that this is a real show. This is live. This isn't pre-recorded. And the people on the chat thing, the chat room, are saying it's fake too. Now, I don't know what else I can do. to prove that, because this is coming in just now. If it's fake, how can we say this? Thanks for sending me the Christ plug, Richard. It's doing wonders, but I can't get it. Oh, okay. Good one. That's sad. I feel sad for all of you. Not all of you. I feel sad for every single one of you using this as a method of doing this type of stuff. I'm trying to do well. I'm trying to do positive things. I'm trying to change the world. And what are you going to say? Oh, Richard, look at all these. This is real. 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 It's not fake. Is this fake? Okay, well, that was fake. That time, that was fake. That wasn't a real photograph. That was... The fuck, Jack!
Glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie.
Okay, that one was fake. That was Photoshop, that was fake. But this is not. This one here. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't screaming. Whatever. That's your opinion. Richard, why did you throw away my message? I really am sick and would like to ask God why Ask God why I have it. You don't have the plague, okay? Nobody has the plague. This is another prank. What is that, a man beating a child? A man beating up a kid with a belt.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Sorry, I'm just going through some of these. Can you please just hold on the line, caller?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know if you're seeing some of these things, but look at this. This language.
No.
Look at this.
It's totally not pre-recorded.
You know what? I shouldn't be upset about this. Because these are sad people. The saddest part of the Michigan man is when he dies at the end. Spoiler alert. Okay, well, see, this guy just trying to ruin the movie for me.
Yeah.
Watch this, caller. Watch this.
That's where you need to go, to the trash.
Yeah,
right,
watch this. Right into the trash can. Colby.
Right into the trash. Yes, sir.
Samuel says, "Hi, Richard. Love the show. Keep doing what you're doing. And and it will be these pranksters who end up with cake on their faces, not you." Exactly, Samuel. Thank you for that. It's not me.
100%.
We got to get through these. Sorry, caller. Hi, Richard. It's Preston. I just wanted to show you myself as a sign of trust, since you've helped me out so much. Well, thank you for that sign of trust. 1969 marks a crucial time in my life because I watched my best friend die in Vietnam, but more importantly, I tried... Wow. You know what? Again, like you said, right into the trash, right? Watch this. Colby.
That's where they belong.
That's where they belong.
Trash.
Okay, sorry. You helped me, now I'm going to help you. You helped me get through that. How are you, caller?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell me what's going on.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, a little bit.
I said, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. How can I help? How can I help you? How can I save you?
Oh, well, Richard, I've been a long-time listener. I mean, I've been listening since 2011, so I consider myself a veteran, since the Jesus chat line.
Yes.
I've been, but I just want to say there's been a lot of trash going on in the world lately. I mean, a lot of trash. And there's so much violence in this world. Could you agree, Richard, that there's a lot of violence going on?
There's a lot of disgusting. Yeah, I don't know if you watched we just had a video shot, and that video was about $15,000 to shoot it, advertising for tickets, and that was the premise of the video. I was saying that there's a lot of disgusting things going on in the world right now, and it's a sign that it's ending. I don't know how it couldn't end.
Yeah, exactly. And I was at work, and I had a coworker, he we're on the topic of violence and all the just the disgusting things going on. And he told me about this Ahmaud Arbery guy. I mean, he was telling me about talking about that two men came and they killed a raccoon. I don't know what that meant, but he said they killed a raccoon, and I was flustered. I was like, what do you mean a raccoon?
Yeah, why would they do that?
No, they killed a nigger.
Hello, caller. You're live on the program.
Oh, hello, Richard. Are you okay?
Well, people have been deciding to use. I think again, people are sharing this onto sites that are making fun of my family. They're making fun of the way that I look, the way that I dress, and they're doing prank. They're making prank against me. No, so I mean, I'm frustrated. I'm a little frustrated. It's not fair. And they're sending sending these horrible images to me, and it's like,
Well, I noticed earlier you had a caller call up about a film called Master of Disguise. It sounds interesting. I wanted to know what he did to become Master of the Sky.
Well, okay, I don't want to give it away, but
does he? What kind of planes does he fly?
Well, his name is Pistachio Disguisey. Like that's the character that he plays.
Disguise. Oh, I thought it was this guy's. My bad.
Oh, you thought Master of the Skies?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. He's a master of disguise. Like what he is, he's this character, and he's super hilarious. And his name is Pistachio Disguisey. And what he can do is he has this power to become another person. And he has like it's not real. It's a joke. It's fiction. But he does this thing where he can become another person, and then like people are all fooled because like he could just be like he could turn into something like a rock or a turtle or something like that, and then the people don't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. You should check it out.
Sorry for the curveball there, but the reason I called up is me, Jesse Winters from the Guinness Book of World Records. Do you remember me?
Jesse. Oh, we spoke back in December.
Yeah, we've got you. I think.
Oh, you got
world records.
Okay, well, I've been waiting to hear back from you guys. This is important to me.
Yeah, we've so basically we've awarded you the most money raised for charity in 1 hour world record.
I knew it. You know what? I thought that because I was talking to some of my other pastors that I know, and I said that like we raised $22,000 in just shy of an hour and a half, and they're like, Richard, that had to be some kind of record. So that's why I reached out to you guys. I knew that it probably was a record.
Well, you also got most CMMA opponents beaten in 1 hour.
Are you serious?
Yeah. This is you.
Great.
You're the best.
Well, cheers to that. I'm the best. I'm just kidding. I'm not the best, but like that's very good that I'm recognized for some of the work that I do. Because I'm feeling like I need a little bit of that encouragement right now.
Before we head off, I've told you we've got one more world record we can get you tonight, and it kind of ties in with the episode theme.
Anything, let's do it.
So we're here to get you the first ever online internet marriage. If you're interested in doing that right now.
Oh.
Marry two people over the internet on air.
No, I couldn't. I wouldn't know. I don't even know who the person would be. Like that doesn't sound.
Oh, it's just me and my partner.
Oh.
Me, yes, me.
Oh, marry you. I thought you were going to marry me. And I
don't want to marry you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so funny.
You trust me.
Yeah, okay. So marry you. Okay, sure. What is your name?
So I'm Jesse Winters.
Oh, right, Jesse. Okay, sorry. Okay, Jesse, and your wife's name?
It's my husband. It's Christopher Parker. Okay, are you okay?
Sorry, you said your wife's name is Crystalline?
No, Christopher. He's a man. A nice Christian man, though. Okay. Richard, are you there?
And, well, yeah, I can marry you and Crystal Lynn. I think that's see that okay. So this man wants to marry his wife, and I think that's a super a good thing, that when a man and a woman find each other, that they want to enter into wedlock for the purpose of procreation. Like, this is a very a great thing to celebrate, and I wish you much luck with you and Crystal Lynn. Okay, now the machine is going off the hook. I can't keep up with all of these. Look at this, Chad. It starts to smell a little bit. Chad, I don't know if I'm smelling a little bit smoke. I don't know if it's just the print. It smells weird. It smells weird. It smells weird in here. This one's from hey Richard, it's Chad. Luckily FedEx was able to expedite a shipment of lube and anal beads. We can't look forward to you done this. Yeah. No. That's not from the real Chad. That's not really. You know what? That's not really from Chad. It's not really from Chad. It's not really from him anyway. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the ARC. You're speaking.
Hi, good day,
that message
Richard.
wasn't
How's it
really
going?
from Chad. That was not. That was. The thing is with these is we don't know where they. Sometimes people can say. They go on
That's
their-
all right,
they just say
Richard.
that
Don't
they're
worry
from.
about it.
Yeah.
It's all good. I find typically putting like a plastic bag or something, just over the laptop or your TV set or whatever you're using,
Right.
blocks all the viruses coming in.
Is that something that works?
Yeah. I mean, there's this big thing going around with like Corona, right? You don't want
Mhm.
that getting into the computer; it could spread. So you just got to put like a plastic bag over the top. Nothing can get in or out.
Yeah, but caller, I think you're a little bit confused here. Like a computer, like a cybernetic virus is not. I don't think the same as like a man
No,
virus.
but Richard, why would they both be called viruses? Like, I feel like that's pretty
Well,
straightforward there. There must be the same thing if they have the same name, surely.
I think that maybe one can make like a computer sick, and one might make a man or a man sick. So I think that they might be.
I thought you pass these viruses through connections with people. Like, what is these computers if not connections with people, Richard?
Well, everything is connected, but I'm just saying I don't think that you fully understand. I mean, let me explain it to you in words that you can understand. And everybody at home, like, let me explain it to you, like, in a simple way that you can understand, because it's very complicated, and I'll explain it for everybody in a way that they can get it. Like the inside of a computer has a lot of different types of things, right? Like, there's you might recognize, like, if you were to open one.
Yeah, you got like the little computer bits. Yeah,
you'd see things
the
like
hard drives.
like wires, and you'd see things that have like little like bumps on them and stuff. And now when you, like, obviously when you look inside of a human being, we don't we don't have wires, you know. Could you imagine if there was wire? That'd be so weird. But there's no wires there, right? So what I'm trying to say, I think that the type of thing that a computer virus does is it gets into those wires, and it causes, like, I don't know exactly, but like maybe condensation, and it causes things to like spark, and then it doesn't work anymore. Where your body works very differently. So, like, although they call it a computer virus and a regular virus, they're two separate things.
Oh, thank you, Richard.
If you had wires, like, that would, like, we don't have we don't have wires, right?
We don't have wires. No, we've got flesh and blood is what we have, given to us by our Lord and Savior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have. That's what we have. Those are the things that we have.
Oh, good, Richard. I'm just calling up with another issue. I thought I'd share my little bit with cybersecurity, seeing as that is the theme of the program tonight.
Well, we haven't talked about it enough.
I was having some issues.
Yes.
Sorry?
We haven't chatted enough about that because of these pranks that keep trying to ruin it. But
you've got all these people calling up doing prank. Like, I've yet to see you do.
Don't they have more positive ways to live than doing this? Sending pictures of like, you know, these disgusting things. Like, one of the, I don't know if you saw this, but one of these was a picture of a butt.
A butt, Richard.
Yeah, like a man's butt on, like, his behind.
Butt.
And that was on the picture, and I looked at it. I didn't show it to everybody because this is a family show, but that's disgusting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit behind on the television show here, Richard. I'm calling from Australia. You know where Australia is?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So
who said I didn't know? Did you say? Who said that? Who said I didn't know? Was it Chad
say
I didn't know?
Television signal to get down the CRT here.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been to Australia. Thank you. And I don't know why you would suggest that I wouldn't know that.
I came to that's how I found you, Richard. I came to your talk on the how to fist the gaiety out of people. The talk you did about 2 years ago now.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Go on.
It was a good chat. I was so after meeting you and reading up about you, I found you were quite influential in removing the marijuana factories from the Montclair area. I was just wondering if I've got a marijuana factory moving across the road here.
That happens.
And like I'm just wondering if I could get your help on that, because like I'll happily fang a dart for any 12-er who comes up asking for a smoke.
Well, here's the thing.
But, like,
big marijuana does not care.
Tobacco.
Big marijuana doesn't care about you, or your family, or like, I know it's legal in some countries now. But I'm going to tell you this right now: like big marijuana doesn't care about your, like, how it affects your family. Now, people are crushing these things up and they're making pills. They're injecting this stuff, and like, what is that going to, like? We've seen what that does. We've seen the type of lifestyles that result from that type of thing. We've all watched MTV, and we've seen like these rap guys like Dr. Smog and stuff, and they're crushing these pills up and stuff. It's disgusting. It's a horrible message to send.
Yeah, like they go to the marijuana factories. They get all these pills, and then they put them in they make that bong tea or something, and then they just drink that straight up.
Well, putting those chemicals into your body it's not natural. It's not like it's a natural thing. Like these are,
It's not, and
these are,
that's I need to get that out of my hometown here, Richard. And I was wondering if you could help me.
I think that's a challenge that we'll take on. We've managed to shut them all down in Montclair. We will not find a single marijuana co, in the township of Montclair. So we can help you.
No, I don't want it here in Woolloomooloo, mate.
No.
It's pretty fucking terrible. Oh, sorry, no F sharps, but I'm Australian, so it's like a cultural thing.
Stephen, hang up. Who's swearing? Disgusting. Hello, Stephen. You're on the air. Richard, are you there? Richard? Okay, we're just going to jump to the next line. Hello, Richard. You're on the air. Richard.
Richard? You're Richard.
Richard.
Hello? Richard? Can you hear me?
Hello? Richard, are you there?
Hey. Yeah. This is Whisker. No, not Richard. You're Richard. Can you hear me now?
Hello, caller. You're live. Hello, you're live on the Arc. Go ahead. This is Richard Burnish.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is Whisker. I called in about 4 weeks ago about concerning my foster children and their issue with
your 4 foster children that are all 16 years old.
Yes. I believe there was a misunderstanding. No, this is not a joke.
How can you have 4? How can you?
This is not a joke.
Richard, are you there?
This is a very real problem.
Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Richard, are you there?
This is Richard. This is, yeah.
Hi, you're live on the program. Welcome to the Arc. You're live on the air with Richard.
Okay, certainly.
Hey, what can I help you with, caller?
Okay, so my issue is I haven't been able to get riding the bus with my sister out of the house. And, like I said before, it's been an issue with them, with the portable DVD player, being able to take it on the go and anywhere, anytime they see fit, in light of the virus and the situation that we're in. I have the unfortunate responsibility of homeschooling them, but I can't be, I'm not a UFO parent. Can't be watching them 24/7. I was wondering if I could get some more advice on what I can do to try to stay hard and be able to continue to be hard for not only myself but for my family when Rosie O'Donnell is in the household.
Right. That sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Well, it sounds like you know exactly what you're doing. Like, more parents need to be like, hello, you're live on the air. This is Richard.
Hi, Richard. Hi, my name's Richard.
We have this Richard. Is your name Richard as well?
Yes, this is Richard. Yes.
That's so crazy. Imagine if we had the same name like that. I couldn't believe that that's the way that those things happen. That's so weird.
This is just faithful fate. Jesus! I love Jesus.
Hello, you're live in the air. This is Richard Burnish. You're live in the Arc.
Hey, Richard. This is Rich.
Hey, Rich. My name. That's funny. Our names are so similar. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Richard. What are we gonna eat today?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like maybe a scone. You're gonna have a scone. Richard likes scones.
I've never even met you before. How could we go eat together?
No, I'm Richard. I'm not saying.
These pranks are disgusting. People calling up and pretending to be me. It's one thing to just ruin your own reputation, but for you to call up and pretend that you're me and you're trying to like ruin my reputation, that's disgusting. I feel bad for you. I feel sad. Look at this. Head scope blacked. We all know that you became famous. What? We all know how you became famous, Richard. Oh, I see. It's a photograph of me because I'm shorter than everybody. Well, I'm not that short. I'm actually quite tall. Look at this. Oh, I got it upside. Chad, can you flip it around? It was upside down. Can you make sure that they come out the right goddamn way? This one says, "Hey Richard, can God cure my micro penis?" Is asking for a friend. Yeah, that's a good one. It says here. How about this one here? "Hey Richard, keep up the good work. You've been making me harder and harder every day. Praise be." There we go. That's the type of thing I like to see. Not people using this for absolute trash. You know, I've got a pile going of the good messages today, and that consists of these three. Three. Everyone else is making a joke out of this. I told you, Chad, make sure that it faces the right way when I grab it, because otherwise it goes upside down. "Hi, Richard. I'm sure the people who do prank can get on your nerves." Yeah, they do. They do get on my nerves. This is a wonderful place with, there's this wonderful place with good hiking. Really eases the mind. I attached the picture of the place. Oh, it's a map, and it says Fort Hill, going down to, maybe I'll check out, I've never been to Fort Hill. Maybe I can, this one here says, how many times do I have to say?
Turn the goddamn thing the other direction. Because I grabbed them from that side. Turn them around, Jack.
It's not fake. It's faith. This is faith. Faith. Hey everybody. We're having some difficulties with our printer. My brother's jamming up a little bit. It's not, I don't know what's going on with it. But we're going to persevere. So what we're talking about internet security. Okay, we're talking about how to keep yourself safe on the internet. What can you do to keep yourself safe? Okay, well, first thing is always choose a safe password. When you're choosing a password, make sure that you're choosing something that somebody can guess, and that you're not going to forget, right? Like you're not going to forget it. Like like in my case, you might want to you can do like pastor, like a word that you know, like pastor 1, and then have like your year that you were born, right? You can do like pastor 1 92. If that was the year that you're born. And then the good thing about those types of passwords is because you're not going to, I've never forgot my passwords ever, because I know I always remember the year that I was born in, right? You're not going to forget that. So you just choose the thing that you like, like baseball or something like that, and then you attach a number to it. It could be any number. Like mine might be like I just said, I use my birthday, right? But you don't know all of it. You might be able to know that part, and that's what makes it hard for those types of hackers to kind of to guess it, because it combines a bunch of different types of things together, and it's hard to guess that. And another thing, like you write them down. You take your password and you write it on like a thing like this, right? You have these pieces of paper where one side has glue on it, and then you can stick it like this. I'll just do it on my vest. Oh, that's a very expensive vest. I shouldn't do that. Well, anyway, you can put it on this vest, and then, but imagine that the vest was like a monitor or something like that, and it's outside of the computer. It's not on the computer. So the people that are getting into your system, or they're going to try, if they get access to your computer, they're not going to be able to get it because it's outside of your computer. You see, you want to keep all of your important stuff on the outside of your computer, because people can get into it and they can do a bunch of bad things with it, right? So you want to remember to keep that outside of your computer. That's another tip that can keep you safe. Another one is when you're not using your computer, make sure to unplug it. Okay, you want to unplug it from the wall. You want to take the internet thing out, and when you're not using it, it's unplugged, because a lot of the wires are used for you could send signals, right? I don't know entirely how they do it, but they can go in and go into the signals, and then the next thing you know, you can't go into your bank, because they've gotten into it. So always unplug your computers. That's another thing that you should do. Let's go through. Now, all these are coming in live. Now they're saying, hold on, Chad, can you pull up the chat box there? Thank you. They're saying, blink twice if you're being held hostage, Richie boy. Okay. I'm not, I know you're just joking, but I'm blinking. This is real. All of these are real. So I don't know how you guys are thinking that this is pre-recorded. Okay? Because look at this. Gabriel. This message from Gabriel, you couldn't even show this if this wasn't real. It says, hi, Richard. Pastor Gabriel, just wanted to give you an update on the new congregation in England. Things are going very well here. The kids gave me the nickname, and they call me Nonce. Nonce. Apparently, it means very spiritual. Nancy. Keep in touch, Gabriel. That's a nice message. We'll put that in the good pile. Let's go to the next one. Vorlover 203. Hi, Rich. Hi, this is the real Richard Burnish. Is the audience enjoying the show from the posted hologram? Good one. Ha ha ha. I don't find this funny. Not the least bit funny. What's whatever. Hey Jake, why don't you back off? Richard is gonna fist you hard if you keep doing prank on the CMA's top champ. You see, I wish that they knew that, Herman. Or G. Herman. And that's the other thing. I see in the chat. We can call the police. We can call the police. Because this is bullying. This is illegal also. This is a Christian show. And every single message that comes in like this, we record there's a number attached to the computer. Every computer has a number. It's like 333 or that's just an example. And we store all of them. Every single one. So when we get a message like that, we could just phone the police. And we're going to phone the police because this is disgusting. I've had a lot of ups and downs in my life, but never since I read the Neon Bible. It's been all ups. I'm constantly hard, and I have been wanting to try CMMA and fisting. Exactly. I'm not going to put the microphone into this is an $800 microphone. Okay? Cody and Roland. This is 8. Is it a sin to be in love with my feet? My friends say I'm going to hell with my feet and I'm scared. Hello, caller. You're live in the program.
Hello, is this Richard Burnish?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Hi there, Richard. You know, my name is Big Timmy, and, you know, the other day I ran into you. I don't know if you remember me. Do you remember me from about 3 nights ago?
I'm sorry, caller. I meet a lot of people, Big Timmy. You'll have to be a little more specific.
You know, I was surprised to see you. I was out at a bar called Chip and Dale's, and I couldn't believe I saw you there. And you just walked in with this wad of hundreds, and you were just showering these big muscled men.
No, that's not.
Richard,
don't even say that. You're trying to.
I swear,
paint a picture that isn't
I couldn't
accurate.
believe it was
Everybody,
you.
that's not real. Chad, hang up on this one because that's not true.
I couldn't believe you were there. You would
It wasn't.
not
I wasn't. I
stop
wasn't
weighing these
there.
hundreds.
I wasn't
These
there.
hundreds on these big black hulking men.
I
And
was.
I
That's
couldn't
not true.
believe
Not true.
How much money you were spending? I was grabbing these hundreds off the floor, and I saw you.
No.
You know, leading another man by the hand to
No.
the back room, and I said, "Is that Richard Burnish?" And they said, "You mean Big Dick Burnish? He's a regular here."
Get out of here. Stop right there. I'm going to put an end to this. Because you call up here and you make up these fake stories and you think that it's funny, but the people that are watching at home, you see, they don't know that you're making this up. It's funny for you because you realize that it's a joke. But them,
What are
they
you
hear
talking
this
about?
and they think
Dick,
it's
it
real.
Don't be like that.
They think it's real. See, and
Dick,
you're laughing.
Come on.
You're laughing.
You remember me, Big Timmy.
You're
Yes,
laughing.
I'm laughing because I can't believe how ridiculous you're being right now. I mean, you took turns with Big John. You led him to the back room.
No.
You had your way with him, and then you came back and you looked at me. You looked at me up and down. You grabbed me by the Johnson, and you led me to the back room. You said, "You're next." I said, "Okay, I just can't believe you don't remember me."
That's disgusting. And it's not funny. Chad, take a fucking...
Fast-breaking developments in the coronavirus emergency in the U.S. and around the world. The number of cases soaring just today. More than 24,000 now nationwide. New Jersey today becoming the 6th state to close all non-essential businesses, joining
As of midnight, the land border between Canada and the U.S. closed to all non-essential travel. The move by the Canadian and American governments is meant to help curtail the spread of
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, or its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect the host, the show, the management, or the Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3 network. Thank you.
We're live on the show, and we're back. Took a short break, and we're just going to jump right back in with the next call. Maybe things are about to change. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. You're on the ARC on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3, and this is Richard Burnish.
Mr. Burnish, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. We're helping people. We're making a difference in the world. We're changing lives.
Good. Hey, I'm hearing the joke callers, and I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. No, don't be. Don't be. You know what?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's completely okay. The time will come, and we'll see. We'll see.
Well, Richard, I can tell you are so hard that you're so hard you're gonna poke right through all the jokes. And
you know what? When I was softer, that stuff would upset me, and maybe I would have shut. I would have shut it down. I would have said, "Let's shut it down." Right.
Right.
Not going to shut it down because I'm harder than you could imagine.
Yeah. No. I wish I could. I literally, if I could be a quarter as hard as you are, I mean, I'd be set. And that's why I'm calling. So I have an issue, and it's not an easy one because I love my kids. First of all, my name is Andy. I'm 43, and I live out in Omaha, out in the neighborhood. And I've been married for multiple years now to a wonderful woman. Her name is Linda. We have 3 kids: Gage, Tyler, and Kyle. And goodness, Gage is 8, Kyle is 6, and Tyler is 4. And I feel like, and if there's any other fathers in the in the audience, I feel like you'll feel me here. I've got these kids that have more energy than I know how to deal with. I spend a lot of my time after work. I drive truck. I'm a garbage truck driver.
Okay. Okay.
You used to drive truck as well, I believe.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I get home.
It's okay. It's respectable. It's a respectable job.
Yeah, and I've actually learned a lot about driving truck from you. I don't listen to Van Halen anymore. I don't even listen to bands like Bush, simply because of you and your influence and your experience driving truck. But I drive.
Yeah, you shouldn't because now trucking is something that's alluring. You know what I mean? A lot of people get kind of, they think it's all, you know, they get drawn into the romance of trucking.
Yes.
And
yeah, and I feel it. I feel it myself. You know, I used to listen. I used to put on podcasts about science, and then I realized I'm not smart enough for it. So now I just listen to, you know, mostly pop music. It melts my brain. But I get home after, you know, 18, 20, 24 hours on the road driving truck, and I'm ready to sit down and watch TV. But I've got these 3 kids who, you know, I don't think my wife disciplines them very much when I'm not at home.
Drishti.
So the issue is that, you know, I get home and all I want to do is sit down and watch, you know, Drew Carey on The Price is Right. But my kids are running around doing Fortnite dances like a couple of goddamn animals. And I can't keep
those
up
video.
with it.
Yeah, I know that. Like I'm familiar with that Fortnite game because that's like, you know, that one's a real murder simulator. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
That's really,
yes.
It's disgusting.
I told my wife to take away.
Yeah.
I've told my wife to take away the Nintendo multiple times. They play the Pokemon and they play the Fortnite, and then they do the dance. They do a thing where they jump up and down on one leg, and they sprint around with their arms out back, and they say things like ooh woo, and I don't understand it, but my kids almost annoy the hell out of me to the point where I'm starting to dislike my own kids, and no father should ever have to go through that. So how do I put some controls and constraints on my children so that they stop driving me to the brink of insanity to where I'm ready to drive a truck into oncoming traffic?
Well, here's the thing: they need to understand the order. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like the cascade. I call it the waterfall. Okay, they need to clearly understand what the waterfall is, and that is at the very top of the waterfall, the source of life, the source of energy, the source of creation is God, right?
Yes.
Now God passes His message down to me, because me and God are very close. I'm closer to God than probably anybody you'll ever meet.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something I had to work very hard to get to that status. And below that is like and this is an example of that waterfall. You're calling me, asking me for advice, which is correct because it goes God, me, then to you, right? Now
Yes.
I'm going to tell you what to do and how you can, you know, how to better interpret God's message and God's, plan for you. And then you have to pass that down the line,
right,
and to your kids, and you know, in that order, the kids, your lawn, and then your wife, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to get everything in a line, and they need to understand where they are in that line, because it's very important that your relationship with the Lord comes first.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very important that your lawn looks presentable, because that's how your community is going to judge you, right?
Yes.
They're going to look at your, right? They're going to look at the condition of the grass, right? And they're going to make an assumption that
Richard, are you thinking maybe I could put my children to work? You know, they could Fortnite their asses outside and start mowing the grass.
That's exactly what I'm getting at. That's what I'm trying to say, is that they need to realize their role and their place, you know, like in your home, in the hierarchy of your home.
Now you got to understand, Richard. You know, I'm not an educated man, so you know, I'm not great with words for the most part. But I read your book, Intermittent Fisting. Now,
good.
You recommend fisting as a way to get through a lot of your own, you know, a lot of issues. You know, particularly chapter 6 on fisting when times are tight. And I caught
a lot of bad reviews on that. A lot of people thought that they found that a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, tight fisting was. Yeah, I mean,
they thought that was very aggressive. You know, but I still stand by it. I still stand by it, because when your back is against the wall, and people want something from you, like that's the thing. Once you've kind of climbed to the height of me, for example, take my life, for example, right? Everybody wants a piece of you. You know, like there's a documentary that came out with that basketball player, Michael Johnson there,
Michael
And-
Johnson. No, I thought that was Kobe Williams. No, Michael Johnson. You're right.
No, I'm
I'm
mixed up the
sorry,
name.
Richard.
Anyways, Magic Jordan, and they were talking about like how they all want a piece of him. And when I was watching that show, because I watched that show, and I related to that, I was like, everybody always wants a piece of you. They want and they take and they take, and they take from you, and you have to reach a point where when you're in a tight space, you have no more room. You have to say, you have to draw an indelible line in the sand, and you say, this is where this stops, right?
Well, what I took from that chapter, and I boil it down to this, is that when the gap is tight, you just need to fist harder.
That's the only way to get to the other side.
Yes. Now, Richard, I'd imagine that your gap is very tight and very difficult to fist, right? And I'm trying to.
Well, and it's getting tighter all the time. Like the space that I have for myself, I really have to fist my way through the smallest holes to find that I have enough for me. You know what I mean? You always need to make sure there's enough for you.
Now, you wouldn't recommend this is metaphorically speaking. I would never hit my family, but you wouldn't recommend, if we're speaking metaphors, fisting my children or fisting my wife. Insofar as like I establish that dominance, metaphorically fist them so that maybe I can gain some control back in my life, because I find that especially with how hyperactive my children are and how short their attention span is, their gap is way too tight to fit. And so, as far as that goes, maybe my wife's gap is, after 3 kids, is a little less tight and easier to fist. But do you recommend, metaphorically fisting my family so that?
Well, I'm not going to advocate violence, right?
And metaphorically, of course.
Like, I'm never going to advocate violence. Like there's like when I talk about and for everybody watching at home, when I talk about fisting, so everybody's clear, like fisting is a technique that I came up that kind of combines spirituality and my MMA training. You may notice like my physique. I'm just going to show a thing here. Like you'll notice that my physique is much better than the last time you probably saw me because I've been training with mixed martial arts. Now,
right.
I've combined these two disciplines. The discipline of faith and the discipline in the ferocity of MMA fighting. Now, what fisting is, it's another word for striking, like punching. Okay, but punching is something you would see in in just regular MMA or regular fighting. Like there's not anybody can punch. That's just throwing your arms around like an idiot, really. But fisting is really about knowledge and understanding, like the power that you have, as well as a greater wisdom for the world around you. Now, when you fist somebody, like you're really considering all of the different, you're really considering a lot of different types of things. So would I say fist your family? Should you fist your son? Should you?
Carry on. You were talking about fisting your son.
This just came in just now. Look at this. Jared from Oshkosh. Richard, some of these Homo sapiens wrestle your jimmies. Just remember you're doing what? Just remember your nights doing truck. Yeah, I'll remember them. I'll never forget when I heard Richard Burnish was going to stop at our gas station, and I got ready at the glory hole for you. Yeah, that's another joke. Anyway, yeah, sorry, caller. I needed to take that.
You're okay.
Should you fist your family? Should you fist your son? No, you probably no, probably not. I'm not going to say you should hurt them in any way.
Right.
But they should be aware of your position in the hierarchy, right? They need to know that they're below you, and that if they step out of line, well, then they should have a fear of being fisted.
Right. Yeah, that's right. I think the fear of having your gap
sometimes
fisted is probably the best way. And I would never, obviously, again, we're speaking the way that I interpret fisting is that it's mental, right? I used to listen to a lot of hip hop on the road too, and they would say that they've got their daggers, right, their pens or their swords, and I'm thinking of using my mind as my fist and using my mind to fist my family, and so I think I think that the best.
Okay, he's laughing. He's laughing, Chad. Hang
No,
up.
I had a cough, Richard. I've got emphysema. I'm sorry. It's a condition.
Chad, he's laughing. Hang up on that. I told you we shouldn't have called it fisting. We should have called it something else. I knew people would get confused by it. But you assured me that they wouldn't get confused by it, Chad. You said. You said. Now they're making a goddamn joke out of it. Hey everybody. We're just gonna get through these. We're gonna get through these, and we're gonna. You know what? We're gonna get through these, and we're gonna go to a segment you're gonna enjoy. Richard, I bought a used copy of the Neo Bible from eBay. Can you confirm whether Can you confirm whether the guarantee to get into heaven is transferable? God bless. Yes. Yes, it's transferable. If you, for example, if you purchase the Neon Bible from me, like you wanted to buy like 10 of them, right? And I gave you a rate for that. Like maybe they're $20 per Bible, and you wanted to sell them to your family for maybe a little bit more than that, right? Maybe you wanted to sell them for $15 because you're a little bit worried about their salvation, and you want to make an extra little bit too. That's completely okay. Although you purchased the Neon Bible, it is transferable in that way. So, if you really if you're concerned about your family and where they're going to go when they die, that you should probably purchase the Neon Bible from me, and then you could turn around and sell it, and I'll make a little bit of money, and you'll make a little bit of money, and it's a good thing. Pastor Jonathan, don't let these atheist trolls get you down, Richard. We'll laugh at them when we're on the ark sipping on some dad's cream. Stay hard with me, Richard, and God bless. We'll put that into the good pile, and I'll sip some dad's cream right now just for you. I swallowed my spit. Hello, Richard. Can you please help me? Can you zoom in, Chad? Thank you. My sister is pregnant, and I'm the father. Richard, what should I do? You know what? That's sad. That's sad. You know what? Everybody that's watching on the internet, I want you to go ahead and type sad. Type sad. There we go. Look at that. Sad. 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 I'm reading sad. I'm reading sad. I'm reading sad. That's you. That's your life. It's sad. Look at that. It's just going sad, sad, sad. I'm seeing 100 sads. Look at this. I want you to really look at this. Sad. They're not sad for me. They're not sad for me. They're sad about this. They're sad for you. What's your name? What's his name? Yeah, that's not even a real name. Look at that. That's not even a real name. They're sad for you. But you know what? I got something in my pocket right here. Who knows what this is? I don't know if you remember, but a few shows back, I folded this one up very small. in my pocket. Let's take the next call. Chad, can you put on 73? All right, 73. Just hold the line, please. What do we have here?
Hello?
Hold on,
Is
caller.
Richard?
Hold the line.
Okay.
What do we have here?
My name is Sam.
Look at this. Here, Richard. I hope you remember the phone call we had yesterday about giving you a small loan of $1 million for the I said that wrong. I said the wrong words there, Chad. For the Veggie mobile truck to be repaired. Happy birthday, Richard. I've mailed you a check for $10 million. I hope you enjoy it. Now, when I received this, I thought it was a joke. I'll be honest. I thought there's no way that that my president would have sent me this. Right? But guess what? I'm glad I held on to this because it's true. We did receive that check. Now I'm going to fold this back and put it back. You know what? Because good things happen in this world. And what more proof do you need than that? We have anyway. Hello, caller. You're live on the program. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Richard. I just want to start. Congratulations.
Did you see that?
I'm so glad for you that you got. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That was real.
Sorry, I had to.
That's not fake.
It's not fake. It's not
Sorry.
fake. I'm telling you, it's faith.
It's faith. Go ahead, caller.
Exactly. Okay, so I've been having some problems recently in my life. I have a girlfriend of 2 years. Her name's Bertha, and we've just...
This is faith.
It's been a rocky road, Richard. And I just need some guidance. I'm sorry.
Sure. How can I help you? What exactly?
Recently we've been trying to talk, but she's not responding to me. I've been having these feelings of rage. It's just I do all these things for her. I buy her flowers. I buy her everything, and I went up to her apartment and I saw her get in this car with this black man, and I just I feel so much rage. I had to come home. I don't know what to do. What do I do?
Well, you need to find a way to relax. Sounds as though that you've got a lot of anger inside of you. That's maybe, backing up. Have you made love?
Yeah, we have.
And does that creating
we
that
certainly have.
like does fornication help to relieve some of these feelings?
In some ways, yes, but she oftentimes cancels plans, and I can't see her sometimes. But it's just I get these feelings of jealousy and rage when I see her go out with that black man. I don't know what to do.
Well, the color of the man doesn't really matter. If it was,
I was just describing what he looked like. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, like whether his skin is this color or that color, that doesn't really, it's not really important. But, I think you need to get in touch with yourself. I think that maybe you need to kind of sit down and actually consider what makes you happy. What makes you you, and do those types of things that maybe enrich your soul. Maybe get involved in your church and start to remember what it feels like to be alive. To always find the positive. Always look for the positives. Because when God closes the door, he opens like another like a chest or something. I don't know how that saying goes, but like you have to try and find the positive in everything. And maybe when you take that time with yourself, you'll find that maybe it's time for a change. Maybe you don't need a wife. You know what I mean? That's something that this is a new kind of idea that we've been kind of talking about in our church, of maybe divorcing your wife and then finding like an ark wife. Because there's going to be a lot of people on the ark, and there's going to be a lot of women and a lot of men, and maybe it's time to divorce from your wife or your family, and to start anew with an ark family or an ark wife. These are the types of things that you might experience in the new world. Like, we only have a few days left. Like, I think there's like 117 days before this flood is going to hit us.
Wow, that's pretty darn close.
It's pretty close, but there's opportunity there. Like always, like I said, look for the positive. And if this chapter with your wife is closing because she's being involved with somebody else, then I say look after yourself. Don't worry about her. Let her go and do whatever she wants to do, and you can make things right with God.
Right. Well,
right.
You've been talking about this thing called fisting, and seems to calm you, right?
Yeah, fisting is a practice that I do with MMA, and it helps to soothe the mind. It helps me to kind of center and ground myself, and that's something you can do too. But most importantly, focus on yourself right now, okay? So take care. We're going to take the next one. We're going to take some of these. How about this? This is exciting. This is from like a king. Look at this. Hi, Richard. I found Jesus, and it's a picture of it's like a picture of a man as a king. That's exciting. Maybe we help him do that. It's possible. And this one says, Richard, here is the picture you requested from last night where you were performing at our drag cabaret. Thank you. Come on, laugh, everybody. Come on, you have to laugh. No. This is sad. It's from Connor. Connor, well, I don't, I'm not too sure what this type of font is called. This is Wingdings. Oh, this might be like a Jewish type of lettering, and I don't know how to read that. But it looks very nice. It looks like it looks encouraging. I like from what I can see here, I think he's wishing that I have a good show, and that everything goes well. Well, thank you. All right, final two, and then we'll take some calls. What we got here? Cheem says, please pray for my dog, Richard. He has the Freddie Mercury disease. Oh, I'm so sorry. And he had his ears torn off by a coke-fueled Homo sapien. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I will pray. I will pray for him. That's very sad. I hope all Homo sapiens kind of find their... It's terrifying. It is terrifying. Gynecologist Jack. I don't even think this is a real gynecologist. No, this is just disgusting. Yeah, that's gross. That's disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop some of these prints because I don't want to do any more. So please stop sending them in. The machine is starting to smell hot. It's making a smell like smoke in here, and I'm worried that the machine... Okay, there's another one coming through, but this is the last one. The machine is... I don't know if this is the ink in here. It smells like it's overheating. Last one. Thank you for your work, Richard. You turned away from... Sorry. Thank you for your work, Richard. You turned me away from atheism, and now I see the light. I worship Jesus, God, and Hitler. Okay, we're done with those. We're not going to do those anymore. But we'll tell you what we are going to do. My favorite part of this show. The most wholesome part of this show. Kids Cabin. Okay. Oh my God, the Kids Cabin. Now, for everybody watching at home, the Kids Cabin, as you know, is like this is where we showcase some of the. Please don't send any more. It's really smelling gross. I don't want to smell this ink anymore, Chad. Cut it off. Cut it off. Okay. Hey everybody, and we're going to do the next one, and it's called Kids Cabin. There it is. Kids Cabin, because that's what we're doing. No. Okay. Kids Cabin. Oh my God, it's the Kids Cabin. Now, so what this is everybody can send in their photographs of your son or your daughter's birthday. And what we do is we will show it on the show. So mail in those photographs to our Montclair public access station, and we're going to show them, and we're going to read a little message about your daughter or your son's birthday. Okay, and there's another feature on the Kids Cabin, which is drawings. Send us your drawings, and we'll show them. We don't have that many, but let's do them. Let's do them. Let's get right to it. Okay. Chad, can you start it up? Okay. Kids Cabin. There it is. Okay, now let's take a look here at these here. So we have a drawing coming in from Michelle, and she drew. Look at that. That's me. That's so good. Oh my God, that's so good. That's me, Richard, and he's got his vest, and there's a sun there, and there's a cross because I love Christ. That's very good. That's so good. That's beautiful. Great work. Okay, let's go to the next one. Chad, go to the next one. Chad, go to the next drawing. Chad, go to the next drawing. Okay, and the next one here is coming in from Stephen. And Stephen drew a picture of a little green guy, and it looks like a tower, like a castle, like a yellow castle. Okay, Chad, the timing is really not good with these. Okay, let's start it again. Okay, Kids Cabin. Okay, and let's little. Okay, and here, okay, so here we've got one coming in from Stephen. It says, and there's a green man, and he's got flowers, and he's taking it to his yellow castle. He's on the grass. That's super cool, and he's going there. Oh, this one! Look at this one. Now this one is really good. This one is me wearing my birthday clothes. I don't know if you I had a birthday clothes birthday show, and that's really great. This one's coming in from Ashley, and then we did this one already. We did this one. Can we go to Chad? Can we go to the birthdays? Okay. Okay, Dennis. This one is Dennis. Dennis is looking cool there in his vest. He's got that button done up all the way up. He's got those buttons up. Anyway, happy birthday, Dennis. He's turning 6 years old. Happy birthday, Dennis. Chad, change the... Chad, change it. Okay. And, okay. And this one here is of Graydon. Then we have one here coming in from... Oh, I reckon this is from the CMMA, our CMMA philanthropy. Chad, put it back. Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, Chad. So this was a program that we did, and they're saying thank you here for some of the money that we've raised for Montclair Kids, a program that we run in the township of Montclair. And then here we have, oh my God, this is Gregory. Wow, look at that, Gregory. Happy birthday, Gregory. Okay, now we have Gabe, who's turning, can you slow it down, Chad? Gabe is turning 9, and he's he's banging the drum there. Oh God, that's a really cool looking drum. Chad, can you put on the? Randy is turning 2. Happy birthday, Chad.
Slow it down, Chad.
And then, okay, Chad, if you can go ahead to the next one. Okay, and Michelin is also turning 5, and yeah, and that is the kids' cabin. You see, this is what I love about this show. Where are you going to find things like the kids' cabin? You know, these drawings are so good. These children are so talented. Happy birthday to Holy fuck! Holy fuck!